Sunday's week 2 of the NFL season saw several injuries to high-profile players all over the league, and the Colts were not able to escape that list.
The team did get a win over the Vikings, though, but as Brad Brown shows us, the Colts will need a lot more of their next man up attitude.
It's hard to say if a crowd of 2,500 is home field advantage, but the Colts seem to have an extra bit of energy at home for week 2. But amid all of Sunday's success comes a couple of tough losses to the roster. Wide receiver Paris Campbell, who missed so much of 2019 with at least 4 different injuries, was carted off the field in the first quarter. A knee ligament injury, but the team is leaving the door open for a return for Campbell later this season.
We're going to just continue to evaluate his injury, really to make the determination on his status. So we'll leave that up to the doctors. Not sure if he's going to need a procedure yet, but we'll defer to our doctors and training staff there. And then obviously with Hook, with Malik, unfortunately he did have an Achilles injury that will end the season. You know, obviously I just talked to Malik a little bit ago. Feel awful for him. He was really, had a great offseason and was playing well.
Now some good news. Tight end Mo Alley-Cox proved to be a worthy next man up with Jack Doyle out. His first look of the game was a miscue that led to a Vikings interception, but no harm done when the Colts D made a stand. After that, it was only positive momentum, with Phillip Rivers finding Mo over and over.
Going out, just working hard every day. I mean, since the day I got back, just getting a bunch of reps at whatever he asked me to do. So this week, had a good week of practice, and we made a bunch of those same plays in practice, and we just try to carry it over to the game.
Well, Mo, obviously he had a little slight start to training camp and just working his way back from an injury. But Mo's a big man. I mean, he's a big man in street clothes. You see him in uniform, and he stands out.
The other spark came from rookie runner Jonathan Taylor. After a record-setting career at Wisconsin, we knew he could handle the workload. We found out Sunday that he was up to the task of getting the yards here as well.
Kind of have to have that focus and understand, like, hey, I mean, you got to make sure you're on point every single play. And all you got to do is do it one play at a time. You don't need to think, about the previous play. You don't need to think about, the next play, the next 2 plays. All you got to do is worry about the play that you're in, do your job that play, and if you do it every play, then you should be in good hands.
Alley-Cox and Taylor each went over 100 yards on Sunday. The last time the Colts had a 100-yard rusher and receiver in the same game? How about December 2010? Joseph Adai and Pierre Garçon against Washington. A certain guy named Peyton was quarterback then. And we've got Monday Night Football tonight on WRTV. The Saints and the Raiders playing the first game at the new Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Live coverage starts tonight at 8 o'clock. The game will be followed by the news at 11. Brad Brown, WRTV Sports.